Well, I tell you what, man, let's bring it home here tonight, Phil. For our last one tonight, we're going to be talking about some space shit. You know, I love some good. I feel like that's the next bumper we need. We just need a spaceship bumper.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? I like it. But we're going to start off with something we've been fucking talking about some for the last couple of years, and every now and then other people go, oh, wait a minute, I didn't know about this thing. We should have known about this thing. Apophis, the most intimidating asteroid around, is coming in for a visit. And the sub-headline says, don't worry, it's not going to hit us, we promise. And then right under here it says it has a 3% chance of hitting us. So they don't know what they're talking about, number one. And number two, anybody that watches this show knows already there is one clear way to deal with Apophis. When it comes into Earth's atmosphere, the mighty Alhut Aleazim shall rise from the fucking ocean as he does to fire the krill cannon and swat away Apophis, the goddamn asteroid, with this mighty tail, thus saving the Earth once again. I'm not worried about it. I am not at all worried about this thing. You know what I'm saying, dude?
Bring it on.
And we don't have time to worry about it anyway, because right now we're trying to get our ass to Mars, man. NASA is dropping a new rover on Mars. Here's what could go wrong. Fucking everything. We're talking about putting a rover on Mars, but nonetheless, at least they're trying to fucking do it, man. Striking NASA animation reveals the harrowing descent to Mars that the Perseverance rover is about to attempt. Remember we talked about 7 minutes of horror? That's what they're talking about here. They want to land this thing, and then this part at the top carries a thing with wheels and drops it off, and then it detaches and turns into a helicopter. There's a lot going on here, and it could go all fucking wrong, but good on them for getting us one step closer, dude. We're trying to colonize Mars here. We got shit to do. And there's good news on that front as well. Mars Orbiter just saw something it's never seen before. You know what it never saw before, man? It got its first detection of hydrogen chloride gas on Mars. Let me tell you why that's important. In order for there to be hydrogen chloride gas on Mars, and the reaction with the chloride had to occur with water. There was no way for this to happen if there wasn't water on Mars before, which is a good sign saying that that's an atmosphere that we can potentially get to a point that it can sustain Martian water. You know what I mean? There's even further proof that it's worked before, and it might help us in terraforming in that way. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, blue skies on Mars. That's a new one. Blue sky on
Mars. You got it, my man. And I'll tell you, dude, as cool as Mars is, it's a good thing we're getting fucking out there because there's all kind of shit to see. Please welcome Sinatra Says to the show. What up, Sanoot?
Hey. What up, Sanoot? Happy birthday, Sanoot.
Thank you.
You know, I'll tell you, Sinatra, Mars is awesome, but there's all kind of awesomer than that shit to see out there, like this right here. Here's the first 6-star system where all 6 stars undergo eclipses. They got 6 suns, dude.
Tell me a sextuple star system?
It's a sextuple system with 6 eclipses. And I have a lisp, so I should never try to say that again, man.
You know the level of restraint it took when you're like, it saw something it never saw before, to not blurt out tits.
Tits! Marcia, why don't you slip out of that dress and show me them green titties? But dude, even beyond Mars, beyond planets that have 6 stars, what about this right here? Here's a white dwarf star that crushes the corpses of planets in their atmospheres. The gravity's so strong.
Fucking Galactus, dude.
Crunch, and it eats them. God damn it, that's badass out there. What about this right here? Astronomers confirm the existence of the planetoid, the most distant object ever observed. Holy Christ, dude. This thing is so far, they have to measure it in like kilo astronomical units. It's
Holy
fucking
shit.
insane far. Like, my brain can't even calculate how far that actually is, dude.
Fuck. None of ours can, really.
And there's lots of other places.
The Milky Way galaxy in the photo, too. Like, it's...
Yeah, put it in there. Nobody will notice. And I'll tell you what, man, it's worth looking into deep space because there's lots of places we could go, like this place right here. New technique used to spot possible super Earth and Alpha Centauri's habitable zone. Ooh. Man, Alpha Centauri and Proxima Centauri both have hold up.
Those are his nipples.
Go to Krill, show me his napkins for 4 to say Mars will never be a habitable planet because it doesn't have stable poles. I agree with how it stands now. I just think, is it impossible that we could try to correct that? mean, we are human beings. You are at least human beings after all. Maybe we can figure out a way. But he is right about the poles. That's going to be the chiefest problem in our potential colonization of there very fucking soon. But it's an interesting problem to look at. And some of these planets in these habitable zones at other stars might be more stable. But god damn it, we got to fucking get there, dude. And getting there is a big goddamn problem. Not just because of the power and the cost and the time and all of these things, but realistically, we're having a hard time corralling our fucking technology that we've already come up with. International Space Station mystery. The Bermuda Triangle of space caused astronauts' computers to crash. God damn, we can't even get out of the range of our own shit. There's a magnetic weakness that is within the magnetosphere. It's the opposite side of where it stretches out or whatever. There's a weak point, and it creates this field, and any electronics that go through there get all fucked up. And they're calling it the Bermuda Triangle of space. But wait a minute, man. Is art imitating life, or is life imitating art? Because I'm looking at a guy at a TED Talk right there standing in front of not a triangle, but in fact, the Bermuda Tetrahedron! Dun, 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 dun.
I'm not a criminal. I'm an artist working in an unpopular medium. Can I just speak to you? I mean, really speak to you like man to man. I've known you for a long time, William. And I know about your penchant for spying on women.